In this week's Postcard from LA, Daredevil LA Times reporter Chris Erskine takes on a new adventure filled with exhaust and gasoline fumes. And he joins us now to talk about it.
You make it sound so good, Lisa.
Chris
Exhaust
Erskine,
and smoke.
You are Evel Knievel.
You don't get out to the Speedway as much as you'd like. I
well,
know
not
that.
as much as I used to.
Yeah, as much as you used to. So I went out there for you. It was a blast. Literally a blast, okay?
Where is it?
It's out on the 605 in Irwindale at the 210 and the 605. All these gravel pits around it. It's like the middle of nowhere. But then there's this nice little track. And they do NASCAR races and they do stunts. And this was kind of a stunt night. That's all they were doing, was blowing things up.
Well, we actually sent a camera out there so that everybody could get a look.
Welcome back to Postcards. This week we're at Irwindale Speedway where we have motorsports mayhem. Wait till you see what we got for you.
First of all, we got to try to get the bus up the ramp.
Okay.
We got a short approach.
Right.
It's lumpy. The bus is exactly as wide as the ramp.
Right, okay.
So you don't have a couple
No wiggle
inches.
room.
No wiggle room. Hitting the bus at this moment with the setup that we got is optimistic at best.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay, what are my chances? 50%?
Vinny's a really, really good driver.
Okay.
If there was any guy that I would pick in the whole world to have behind the wheel right now, too.
I think the bus is wider than the ramp is my worry right here.
It's not wider, but it's got about 2.5 inches of play on each side. My job is to get it to the end of the ramp. After that, it's all fake.
How fast will you be going when you hit the ramp, do you think?
55,
Wow.
50, something like that.
Never a dull Saturday night, right?
That's true.
Hey, this is called the Huge Baked Potato. Where they came up with that name, I have no idea. This is decadent. This is the greatest baked potato of all time.
You know it's a great event when they already have the ambulances fired up and ready at the center of the track.
Rockstar completed the jump, went into the K-rail, and is somehow still alive. I see a lot of this stuff on the 405 every day. I can barely breathe for the smell of gasoline, but that's all right. I just hope it doesn't turn into a news story and I actually have to work.
The bus is so wide that there's no margin for error. So we're just kind of worried it's going to go off the side and be the biggest dud of all time. Perfect strike at about 50 miles an hour. Up the ramp, hit it perfect, knocked it over. Mission accomplished.
And when the smoke cleared, you were still standing.
The earth moved. When that bus hit that bus,
Unbelievable.
The earth shook. It was unbelievable. The crowd was on its feet. It really was unbelievable.
How much does it cost to go do this stuff?
It's $15. So basically, for the price of a movie ticket, adults 15, 7 for kids, free for 5 and under. It's a great family thing. It's different. It's safe. It's just a kick. It really was great.
It looks to me like, you know, somebody who was a little boy or a little girl playing with toy trucks went, wouldn't it be great if I could crash this? And then they grew up and
then
made
they did
it happen.
And they're really doing it for a living. Dr. Danger, he's like the best interview I've ever had.
Did you get a chance to drive at all?
No, I didn't. They did an RV race. That was one of the things they did. I should have entered the RV race. That would have been great.
You should have. Well, can anybody enter these things?
Yeah, it's actually kind of, you have to sort of know what you're doing, right? And you have to pass a safety check and things like that. But you can also take driving classes out there in stock cars. So you can get an afternoon class, climb into a stock car, and drive it around the track in kind of a mock race kind of thing. So it's kind of a hidden, a lot of these are hidden gems, right? And this is another hidden gem in LA.
I think it sounds like actually a lot of fun. My kids would have loved this when they were smaller. Maybe even now.
Maybe even now. I mean, it was just all ages, all demographics. It was kind of a cool
Well,
thing.
if they'll let you get behind the wheel, I'd like to see you go out there and learn how to stop car
You
race.
put me in danger,
You
yeah.
know, I think you could really rock that zip-up jumpsuit.
Evel Knievel, I don't know. I don't go over 35 generally.
Chris, thanks so much.
Thanks, Lisa.
More postcards coming up, and I think you
Yes.
and I are going to go to hit some dive bars?
We are.
Yeah, well, napping will be following that
Yeah,
very
of course.
quickly after that if it's
One
us.
follows the other if you do it right.
Thanks, Chris. It is fun to watch things blow up. And remember, if you feel the need for speed, you can also race a car on the track. As Chris said, the full list of events can be found at IrwindaleSpeedway.com.